Schmack-a-ma-god, my friends. Here's the other bracket from the king of the brackets, Waylon, which is 2 songs against other 2 songs. Now, he wrote down the songs, but, you know, I have to, like, with the mouse scroll over because it doesn't show, like, the whole sentence. So I'll be doing that a lot on here if there's 2 songs I don't recognize. All right, the first song I recognize, well, the first 2 I do recognize is Zoo versus, and The Same Thrill, both those songs versus The Oath and The Devil Is Me. I'm going to go with Scorpions on that because of the Zoo alone. Same Thrill is all right, but yeah, I would put The Oath over Same Thrill, and I would put The Devil Is Me. Isn't that off of Sonic Boom? That's like the only song I like on Sonic Boom. No, it's not Devil Is Me. That's on Monster. Something Animal. Alright, I'm an animal. That's it. Alright. Next, the Black Widow versus the Awakening. I know that's Alice Cooper. Versus the VIERA and the Jack. I know that's AC/DC. I gotta easily go with Alice Cooper on that one. And I'm putting Alice Cooper above the Scorpions as well. Did I tell you Scorpions won the last one? Oh, I think the Scorpions won. So now it's Alice Cooper. All right, the Temple of the King, and I can't see what the next song is. I know it's Rainbow. The Temple and the King. Oh, and The Shed. I love that. Versus Crystal Ship, my favorite Doors song, and The End. But I gotta go with Rainbow on that one. Now Rainbow over Alice Cooper. Yeah, Rainbow's taking over. All right, next, the Holy War versus the Boys Are Back in Town, which is Thin Lizzy, versus the Red and the Black. I know that's Boys the Cult, but what's the other song? The Red and the Black versus, the Great Sun Gesture. You know, man, fuck. Yeah, I gotta go with Boys the Cult on that, just for the Great Sun Gesture. All right, what's this Queen one? I know it's this, The Show Must Go On versus... Hitman Rules versus Rush, Spirit of the Radio and the Trees. I gotta go with Rush on that, but yeah, I didn't even pick which one I like. Blitz the Cult over Rainbow. Yeah, I'm going with Blitz the Cult over Rainbow. And Rush wins that one, but I'm still gonna hold on to Blitz the Cult for that. All right, Leonard Skinner, the Ballad of Curtis Lowe, and Needle and the Spoon versus the Thin Ice, the Final Cut. I got to go with Skinner on that because of the Ballad of Curtis Lowe alone. One of my favorite songs of all time. And yes, I will put that over, what was the winner there? Blitz the Cult? Yeah. I'm putting over Blitz the Cult. Now Skinner's taking over. All right, the Full Bug versus the Trouble with Never from Van Halen versus the Writ and the Wizard. Ooh. I'm going with Black Sabbath on that. The Writ, the Wizard. Now, Black Sabbath over Leonard Skinner. Oh my God. Waylon. Well, you'd be good. You should get a job with the government so that way you can waterboard people because you're really good at torture. Fuck. I'm going with Skinner. Man. I can't believe I did that. With the Ballad of Curtis Lowe, you don't understand. Or maybe you do. If you do, you're one of me. You're one of me. All right. Last 2. And Skinner is still holding on. The Real Me and the Seeker, The Who versus the Rover and the Rain Song, Led Zeppelin. Let me tell you something, man. The Real Me and the Seeker, I would put over Leonard Skinner. I would. The Rover and the Rain Song, I'd put over the Who. The winner of the right side 2-song bracket is Led Zeppelin with the Rover and the Rain Song. Both amazing damn songs. All right, now we're on the right side. The Mission, the Needle Lies. I know that's Queensryche versus The Last in Line versus The Eye. I don't know. I know it's Dio, but what is it? Oh, The Eyes. Yeah, I'm going to go Queensryche on that one. Alright, The Beast, The Fire Still Burns versus The Shining and The Lawmaker, Black Sabbath. Believe it or not, I'm going with, and both those songs are so good. They're up there in my favorite Twist Sister song. The Beast and The Fire Still Burns wins that, and I put it over Queensryche as well. Alright, next, The Legacy, The Haunting, which is Testament, versus The Sleep and the Art of Shredding, which is Pantera. I'm going to go with Testament on that, and I like Pantera way more, but The Legacy I like more than any of those two Pantera songs. Now that Pantera song, yeah, where am I again? Yeah, The Testament versus Twist Sister. Twist Sister's holding on. All right, I know this one's Exodus, but what's the second song? I see The Locked Act of Defiance versus Toxic Walls versus The Dark and the Spell Can't Be Broken. I'll go with Metal Church on that. But, no, Twist Sister is still holding on. All right, next, Wasp is The Torture Never Stops. And Headless Children versus The Chase is Better Than the Catch. And The Hammer from Motorhead. Really tough, but I gotta go with Wasp. But Twist Sister's holding on. Alright, The Four Horsemen. I know it's Metallica. And The Thing That Should Not Be versus The Conjuring and The Skull Beneath the Skin. I'm actually giving that to Megadeth. Megadeth takes that one, but Twisted Sister's still holding on. Alright, Iron Maiden, The Prisoner and the Trooper versus Slayer, The Antichrist and the Final Countdown. Is that what it's? The Final Command, right? Yeah, I was about to say. I see The Final with a C. I'm like, Final Count? No, they don't have a song like that. Alright, Antichrist and the Final Command. The Final Countdown wins. I know that's blasphemous, but that's how I feel. Though, I will not put it above those two Twist Sister songs. I just can't do it. Alright, the last one. The Mob Rules and the Sign of Southern Cross versus the Ripper and the Rage. Motherfucker. Oh. It hurts for me to do this, but I'm going with the Mob Rules and the Sign of Southern Cross. But would I put that above Twisted Sister? You bet your fucking ass I will. So the winner on the right side is the Mob Rules and the Sign of the Southern Cross, while the winner on this side was the Rover and the Rain Song. The winner of the Double the Song bracket is Led Zeppelin, bro. The Rover and the Rain Song. Man, the Rain Song. Can Jimmy Page be more of a freaking genius than the chords and the notes he picked for that song? It's unbelievable. It's one of the greatest, beautiful, greatest, gorgeous songs ever written. Love the hell out of it. So there you go, Waylon. That is the winner. But everybody out there, a lot of you have different opinions. Put in the comments below which one would win for you. I would appreciate it. And if you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And again, thank you so much, Waylon. And everybody out there, thank you so much. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring the little notification bell and like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty, listen to Black Sabbath, and smack 'em a gaba.